Dear friends, here and now at this holy time together, we are all God's children. Here and now at this moment, we are gathered to praise God and celebrate and remember the life of Harold Barefoot Sanders. We come together in grief, acknowledging our human loss. We come from many places, from many faith traditions and many walks of life, just as Barefoot would have wanted. We come here to this place of worship, a place that served as a spiritual center for the Sanders family for 3 decades, just as Jan and the children have wanted. We gather here today as members of Barefoot's family and friends. We gather here as members of North Haven's church. We gather here as distinguished judges in our federal courts. We gather here as law clerks, court staff, countless others in the legal and political community. We gather here as members of the greater community touched by Barefoot's life and legacy. We welcome those inside of this sanctuary, and we welcome those who are worshiping with us in the 2 remote locations. To all of you gathered there, we certainly invite you to follow our worship this day through the use of your worship guide and to participate fully in the service. It is a good and right thing for us to be gathered here in this place of spiritual centering. For through Barefoot's baptism, he experienced the outward and visible sign of God's love for him. And this day, we become the outward and visible sign of our love for him, for his family, for God, and finally, we become a sign of joy and hope of a life that never ends. In this hour and throughout our worship, may God grant us grace that in pain we may find comfort, in sorrow, hope, and in death, resurrection. I invite you to stand as you are able and to sing our opening hymn printed in your worship bulletin.